Hello there, and welcome to Plastic Instruments Monthly. I'm Mariazzi, and I'll be bringing you all the plastic instrument highlights from the month of July. As we're running almost 2 months late due to certain pushbacks, we're gonna jump straight into the news. But first, introducing Clone Hero Outlet. Official Clone Hero themed t-shirts, hoodies, and accessories are now widely available. If you like Clone Hero and wanna rock some high quality merch, you can enjoy the official designs and support the development team. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's not waste any time and get straight into the scoop. Starting off, we have what is one of the shortest grinds in Clone Hero history, the first ever Xenia Battle VGH FC by Frith. This absolute monster of an FC was prompted by Comical K, who offered a $25 Starbucks gift card to Frith if he FC'd it. Needless to say, Frith was up to the task and finished the grind with only 43 minutes to FC the chart from sight read. Speaking of Xenia Battle VGH, Dawson Curran once again puts up a massive display of consistency by FCing 3999 Dragon Riff. The iconic riff is hard enough on its own, but to FC it a whopping 22 times in a row is an insane achievement. Dawson also snagged the third ever FC of Mega Wub Wub, cementing himself further in the scene as a rising top player. And speaking of Mega Wub Wub, with a 100% overstrum early into the grind and 40 runs past the first drop, the 2-month grind finally halted with Carney Jared absolutely demolishing the song with an FC at a whopping 125% speed. 2.5 minutes of technicality and non-stop speed transitions makes for an elbow bruising simulator and a very deserved FC. Entering the Shmooey block, Shmooey doesn't disappoint with his insane accomplishments for yet another month, sporting a first ever FC of the WTF Song 4, an Amana 200% speed FC, a Nerd Alert 165% speed FC, and a monumental first ever Souls of Black Blood FC of the original Force chart. A total banger of a song and incomprehensible summing stamina challenge, it's safe to say Shmooey is somehow still improving at his up-down menu bar game. Keep doing what you're doing, Shmooey. Jeff, the only player who can keep up with Shmooey's strumming rise at this point, delivers an FC of Metallica's All Nightmare Long at 150% speed from the GH3 DLC as competition. Moving on to console, the last Guitar Hero chart that remained un-FC'd was finally taken down. The first ever The Shortest Straw Expert Plus Warriors of Rock chart drums FC by Big Body. Warriors of Rock had different logic when it came to reading Expert Plus chart kicks compared to the other GH games, and this logic caused a few DLC and export charts to have extra kick notes in them, with The Shortest Straw being the biggest offender. 127 double kicks being turned into 127 fast triple kicks is the main culprit for this chart going un-FC'd for over 10 years. Asai gets a heart-wrenching chiasm reverse choke on Rock Band 3, where he misses multiple times in Solo 1, but continues the run and ends up FCing the entirety of Solo 2, widely considered to be one of, if not the hardest section in the entire game. We wish Asai luck in continuing this grind in the future. Back to Clone Hero, Black Kid puts up an impressive display of endurance, getting the second ever Neoclassical Madness FC, which is a 30-minute absolute gauntlet of a solo medley. He also attained the first ever Epic Dramatic FC of Gambo's chart. Other notable FCs include Explorer's first ever Nyland FC, Ian's first ever Event Horizon B-side FC less than a day after the song's release, and Kanjay's Monster.exe FC. Congratulations to all these players. Checking up on how the keyboard nerds are doing, 3 is on a killing spree this month with the first ever Monster Trill full song FC on a keyboard. This song in particular is very tricky as it needs a viable method both for the final trill and the odd strumming, making this a very technical challenge of using your hardware to its fullest potential. 3 also manages to snag a much deserved first ever Solus 5 Tech FC on a keyboard. Moving on, we have Fox Saturate with an absolutely insane Solus 2 Murderous Solo FC at 125% speed. We also have yours truly with the first ever section FC of Turn for the Worst from Supernovae, with a newly discovered keyboard that can meme rake better than anything we've known about so far, opening up a whole new spectrum of attainable FCs in the following weeks. This marks the first big problem section for a Supernovae Keyboard Community Tech FC being taken down, with the remaining 2 being Sydney's Challenge and Solo F. July saw a few new first ever full band FCs from Team Aftermath, including the Void of Thought by Evile, which features an absurdly fast passage in the guitar solo, which Ace nailed to contribute to the full band FC. There were also first ever full band FCs of New by No Doubt and Harder to Breathe by Maroon 5 on GH. They obviously aren't very difficult songs, but the DLC was pulled long ago and made impossible to acquire through license transfer, so this rare DLC wasn't possible until a handful of members used RGH Xboxes to acquire the songs. A lot of players have released montages throughout the month, and here's a few of our favorites. We've got Kanjay with Minitages 11 and 12, Shadow Ninja's Big Brain Button Pressing Clontage, Captain Mario's CH Megatage 4, Vina CH's second montage, Henry Man 73's first Minitage, Explorer's fourth Minitage, Red 3517's 6th Minitage, and Comical K's Montage 8. Two montages that deserve their own highlight are Asai's GH2 Deluxe Montage, which contains the full solo of Solus 3 FC'd on GH2 DX, and Frith's Project Gemtage Emerald, which is focused completely on insane chord challenges. Next up, I wanted to mention some of the new setlist releases. We've got Home Sweet Home, a Clone Hero custom album released by Ginster, this month's Custom Song Central July Pack themed with 70s music, and the World Charts Community July Pack, which is filled with electronic bangers. Make sure you get these so you're not the person ruining the available sound count in Clone Hero Online. This was Mariazzi, and don't leave yet because we've still got more to cover from the month of August. Allow me to introduce a familiar face, Kanjay.
Oh baby, it has been a while. Hello everyone, if you don't know or remember who I am, my name is Kanjay, and I want to welcome you all back to Plastic Instruments Monthly. Without further ado, let's get right into the good stuff. First off, let's get into some insane drumming FCs. We have a first ever of Death of a Dream, double bass by Brian, first ever Obsidian Conspiracy, double bass by Birdman EXE, and first ever Pursuit of Happiness FC by Broken Toes. Let's not forget about 5-lane drum FCs though, as Chris Body obtained the first ever FC of Hop for Teacher Expert Plus on 5-lane drums, and he also FC'd The Day That Never Comes. Another drummer, Joel D77, got the first ever My Apocalypse Expert Plus 5-lane FC. All of these drummers I mentioned are literally beasts at this game, so you should go check them out. Moving over, we have Community full setlist FCs of Guitar Hero 2 and Game Changer. There was also a DJ Hero 2 full game FC speedrun, which is actually pretty cool to watch, so you should go check those videos out. Now, let's get into some Clone Hero players who are simply popping off at the moment. We have a 3-legged workhorse 125 speed FC by Venice CH, who is a Samus drumming monster by the way. Oh, and he also FC'd Quiet 130, but that wasn't in the original script, so yeah. We also have a Monster.exe FC by Explorer, a Monster 110 FC by Not a Savage, first evers of both Children of Bodom medleys from Carpal Tunnel Hero Remastered by Mackie, and first evers of both Romero One Mind Any Weapon charts by Tris255 and Gammo. Next, we have Rob GH, who uploaded many 150% speed FCs of Rock Band DLC songs on his second channel. We also have Randy Ladyman FCing a bunch of stuff, though he never uploads to his YouTube channel for some reason. You can check out Rob's second channel and Randy's Twitch VODs in the description below. Alright, moving on, let's get into... Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah? What's up? Wait, no, you're kidding, right? Seriously? Alright, well, okay, thanks for letting me know. Alright, well, we have breaking news. The shark is dead. Ah, yes, of course, the legend known as Frith has FC'd the Funny Shark song, aka Megalodon. And in my opinion, it is super satisfying seeing what was deemed impossible get FC'd this year. This FC had multiple articles written about it as well. Amazing job, Frith, and thank you for making the shark extinct. Speaking of impossible, you know Eagoless, right? Yeah? And you know Nados, right? The guy who hit the Eagoless section? Well, now he has a Tech FC of full Act 9. Yeah, full Act 9. I still can't believe this dude's weird method for sections in this act. He's an incredible player, and I beg that you check him out, please. You may think that's absurd, but we have even more in store. Let's start off with The Devil Went Down to Georgia FC on fucking Allstrums by Jarvis. Just why? Why was this done? Like, this should not even be close to possible, yet this dude is just a beast, so... amazing work, Jarvis. I don't even know what to say about this. This is just dumb. Alright, next up, you know we got that boy Shmooey on deck. EFC Demons 2, Action Classical Incorporated 125, and Carmel Danson VGH 125. This is absolutely insane work from Shmooey as he once again pumps out some of the best FCs ever. Shmooey then decided to do some absolutely dirty co-op FCs with Real Savage Jeff as they co-op FC'd Nove Eruptus 110, Miasma 115, The Violation, Existo Volgor 110, Nevermore 110, and Twilight of the Thunder God 150. I don't really have anything else to say about these, other than the fact that Shmooey and Jeff are just an ungodly duo. Like, wow. It's just amazing. Check out these montages on screen. We have Ace Zero's montage, Explorers, Dawson's, Sparky's, Ian's, Comicals, Bemiddies, Nitro Awesomes, The Butter Danny, and Drowsies. Their links will all be in the description below. Please check out all of these players. Now we have some setlist releases. We have Creative Commons Hero by Gigolos, featuring by CSC, A to Z Pack 1, Little Homie Hero, and Ultimate Strumming Pack V2. Make sure to download these charts. They're all amazing packs, so I suggest you play them. Now onto some miscellaneous news. We now have Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock customs available to Onyxite. You can now also buy replacement silicone, both modded and unmodded, thanks to GH Fear. Alright, and with that, that's all for August. Now let's go into September, casted by our special guest, Zach.
Hello, yes, it is time for September, and I am here now. Starting off with individual accomplishments, Vinna got the second ever FC of the Egoism, which is a ridiculously brutal strumming stamina song with 1,400 note long stretch of 20 notes per second strumming. Very disgusting and impressive, and it was apparently first try, so yeah, that makes sense, right? Frith went and FC'd Stratosphere, VIP Party 2, Cataclysm 2, all first ever. Stratosphere and VIP Party 2 made use of funky chord sliding tech that he had previously been unaccustomed to, and Cataclysm 2 was the first time he used quad finger disjoint raking in an FC. So that's cool, and should not be humanly possible. Shmooey went and FC'd Empty Bed, an incredibly brutal chord fretting strum stamina gauntlet. You know, Shmooey's just mastered his physical abilities and continues to just make us jaw drop with all of his FCs. Also, the song is a banger. Darkly got the first FC of Don't Be a Jerk, It's Christmas, another banger and a deceptively difficult song with some open note quint hopo chord shenanigans and repeated missable chorus sections. It may be out of season, but it's a neat accomplishment. Seriously, this FC is absolutely ridiculous. Lil Homie CH, who is in no way affiliated or related to Gamo, popped off with an incredible first ever FC of Sourced Autonomy by Buckethead, FC Ma. This 15-minute technicality gauntlet charted by GHX used to be the chart players used to justify spamming, but Lil Homie here handles the entire chart with minimal ghosting, resulting in one of the most technically intensive and impressive FCs of all time. Congrats on the ridiculous FC, Lil Homie, you're a god. Hopping over to 6th fret, Dasu got a Victory Solo X FC, and it's a really hard for me to read what you're supposed to do on this chart because I am stupid, but it looks absolutely stupid. Look at those fingers, they be flying like holy shit. Thonk got a block of obsidian and placed it on the nether portal. He got the third ever FC of it, and this accomplishment is likely the biggest skill jump in modern CH history because his previous best FC was Extends Levant, and not only is that not anything like obsidian, but it is still ridiculously hard. So this man has just got the infinity gauntlet, apparently. Jared went ahead and did the Million Notes FC, but he did it on 90% speed, so it doesn't count. Obviously, I'm kidding. This is an absolutely ridiculous physical accomplishment and time accomplishment and just accomplishment all around. And proves that Jared isn't fucking human. Hopping over to 4-lane drums for a minute, Chris Body got an FC of Laser Cannon Death Sentence Expert Plus by Death Clock. This song's outro has a long blast beat section and has previously only been FC'd by one other person on Warriors of Rock, Mike BT. Great job, Chris. Blast beats suck. Speaking of blast beats and drums, another FC by Birdman EXE, the first ever FC of Fragments, double bass pedal by Serena. The kicks in this chart just feel ridiculous, coupled with the fast fills and periodic blast beat sections make it an absolutely ridiculous FC. What is with drummers nowadays? They're just going nuts. Joel D77 got the first ever Expert Plus FC, one-man band FC for Hot for Teacher and Guitar Hero Van Halen. A song notable for its ridiculous drum solo and hard strum sections, the Expert Plus drums chart alone is fucking disgusting, but to cap it off with vocals, bass, and guitar makes this a monumental accomplishment. And there's a reason that this is the first ever. Congrats to Joel. Guitar Hero RXX is just crushing console games as usual, and just recently he got the first ever optimal score on GH3's Raining Blood 14 years after the game came out. He even includes the slow-mos of the squeezes at the end of the video. It's truly ridiculous, and just proves that he is a console god. Like everyone didn't already know that. There's been a ton of cool co-op and full band accomplishments as of late as well. Team Zephyr gets the first ever FBFCs of Speeding Expert Plus and Fury of the Storm, two historic wild accomplishments on the Warriors of Rock engine. Team Aftermath went for the first FCs of Stranglehold Expert Plus and Twilight of the Thunder God double bass pedal, both were really ridiculous and worth a look. On the CH side of things, Shmooey, Jeff, Ace Zero, and Mike BT did a full band FC of Chiasm. While it's on CH and not Rock Band 3, the drums and bass charts are still ridiculously hard, and this is a dope FC. As for montages and mini-tages this month, we've got a Precision Mode mini-tage from Blackett featuring some ridiculous content for such a new mode. Blackett's dexterity and accuracy is in another world, and it's showcased very well by this mini-tage. Blackett's a legend at Precision Mode. Nitro released a pretty fast mini-tage of Near FCs featuring misses of Pulse 130% solo, Chorus 1 from Would Never Stop 110, and a Weans dubstep part. All of these misses are heartbreaking, but these clips are still gross. Go show Nitro some love. He's gonna need it after all that. And Captain Mario releases his Megatage 5 Iconic Edition. While the speed of this montage is great, the cleanliness and methodology is on point in a lot of places. Very satisfying to watch, and I highly recommend giving it a look. It's as smooth as butter. Yeah, that's it. Plastic Instruments go burr.
And with that being said, this is the end of Plastic Instruments Monthly. Thank you all so much for watching.
We hope to see you all next month. Have a day.